Natchez Job, 1924. Earl counted out the bullets, laid his pistol on the floor. 16 years of dirty work had carved his face like stone. One last score to clear the debt, then Earl was going home. One last job, one last smile, one last glass of rye. A brother in the ground, a woman gone, a cold December sky. I carry what I've done like iron chained around my chest. One last job, Lord, one last job, then let me rest. The man who held us marker was a cotton merchant's son. He smiled and said, come morning, son, we'll call this business done. But Tommy saw the ledger, saw the lie inside the ink. They put Tommy in the river for the night could stop to think. One last job, one last smile, one last glass of rye. A brother in the ground, a woman gone, a cold December sky. I carry what I've done like iron chained around my chest. One last job, Lord, one last job, then let me rest. Door at 3:15. Laid the ledger on the table, said this here's your receipt. The shot rang out above the river, scared the crows to flight, and nobody in Natchez asked about that merchant's light. One last job, one last mile, one last glass of rye. A brother in the ground, a woman gone, a cold December sky. One last job, then let me rest. Then let me rest. Then let me drove a borrowed Ford down a road with no name, through red Georgia clay, with a suitcase and a frame. In the suitcase $40 and a letter from a judge, a pardon signed in pencil that the law would never budge. Every mile of dirt road got a price on its back. Every man who drove it never quite came back. I'm burning rubber, burning daylight, burning what I owe, down this dusty mile to a place I'll never know. He stopped outside of Macon at a filling station pump. A woman named Loretta leaned against the trunk. She said, Silas, there behind you, about a quarter mile or less. He said, Loretta, climb on in, or stay and take the rest. Every mile of dirt road got a price on its back. Every man who drove it never quite came back. I'm burning rubber, burning daylight, burning what I owe, down this dust a mile to a place I'll never know.
climbed in, and he never looked behind. He crossed the Florida border with a clear and empty mind. The pardon turned to ashes somewhere south of Tallahassee, and Silas kept on driving like a man who's finally free. Every mile of dirt road got a price on his back. Every man who drove it never quite came back. I'm burning rubber, burning daylight, burning what I owe, down this dusty mile to a place I'll never know. Till 1924, Cal poured 3 fingers of rye and bolted shut the door. The job was done, the courier was cold beneath the pier, and the only thing that Cal had left was this glass and his fear. 3 fingers of rye and the smoke won't clear. 3 fingers of rye and the end is near. You pour it slow to drown a name you swore you'd never say, but the whiskey knows, Lord, the whiskey always pays. A knock came at the door and it was Marcus, Cal's old Hanny's Cal. They found the courier, the whole thing's gone unplanned. Cal looked at the mirror where a stranger stared him back, and Marcus laid a pistol on the table, cold and black. 3 fingers of rye and the smoke won't clear. 3 fingers of rye and the end is near. You pour it slow to drown a name you swore you'd never say, but the whiskey knows, Lord, the whiskey always pays. Picked up the pistol and he set it to his right. Slid the glass to Marcus, said 1 drink before tonight. Marcus drank it, Cal walked out, stepped in the rain, and the Marlowe Hotel swallowed Marcus whole and plain. 3 fingers of rye and the smoke won't clear. 3 fingers of rye and the end is near. You pour it slow to drown a name you swore you'd never say, but the whiskey knows, Lord, the whiskey always pays.
Calvin crossed the Hester field at midnight, match in hand, paid by Duval to torch the barn and ask nothing, understand. The moon was gone, the dogs were quiet, fog sat on the ground, and Calvin smelled the lantern oil before he heard the sound. No moon to see the face of what a man becomes. No road back from the fire once the kindling comes. I walked in for the money and a moonless night in Hesterfield I carry like my fate. Inside the barn a figure stirred, a boy asleep in straw, not older than 16, and Calvin froze before the law of something deeper than Duval and deeper than the feet. A boy with Duval's features, his own son couldn't be. No moon to see the face of what a man becomes, no road back from the fire once the kindling comes. I walked in for the money, and I walked out with the weight of a moonless night in Hesterfield I carry like my fate. Calvin dropped the match unlit and pulled the boy awake. He walked him to the county road and said, "Go, for God's sake." Then turned back to the dark alone and sent no word to Duval. He took the loss, he took the road, and never took a call. No moon to see the face of what a man becomes, no road back from the fire once the kindling comes. I walked in for the money, and I walked out with the weight of a moonless night in Hesterfield I carry like my fate.
Benedict played his harmonica on the porch of cell block 9. He traded 12 years of breathing for one night on the line. The job was at the railway office. Chester held the gun, but Chester ran and Benedict stood facing what was done. Play it low, play it slow, let the steel reed moan. Every note I'm blowing is a stone upon a stone. The harmonica knows my crime, the harmonica knows my name, and it plays the same sad tune whether sunshine comes or rain. Chester sent a postcard from Vancouver signed with X. Benedict read it twice and tucked it underneath his chest. The warden asked him, "Boy, you got family who might come?" Benedict just raised the harmonica and let it hum. Play it low, play it slow, let the steel reed moan. Every note I'm blowing is a stone upon a stone. The harmonica knows my crime, the harmonica knows my name, and it plays the same sad tune whether sunshine comes or rain. On the last night of his sentence, Benedict walked free. He found Chester in a saloon in the town of Kalamazoo. He sat down at the bar, bought 2 drinks without a word. then played that harmonica till Chester's hands both blurred. Play it low, play it slow, let the steel reed moan. Every note I'm blowing is a stone upon a stone. The harmonica knows my crime, the harmonica knows my name, and it plays the same sad tune whether sunshine comes or rain.
Old Franklin rocked on his porch in Natchez 1929. The cotton fields were burning and the banks had drawn the line. He'd run the county numbers for 20 years and change, and now the sheriff's men were coming, walking up his range. The rocking chair, it knows the weight of what a man has done. Back and forth the same old creek from winter into sun. You built your life in crooked wood and now the grain shows through. The rocking chair remembers every deal you ever knew. His daughter Alma packed her things and begged him, "Daddy, come." Franklin shook his head and poured a cup of old dark rum. He said, "Alma, I have buried more than money in this land, and some things only old men understand." The rocking chair, it knows the weight of what a man has done. Back and forth the same old creek from winter into sun. You built your life in crooked wood and now the grain shows through. The rocking chair remembers every deal you ever knew. Men found Franklin rocking, hands upon his knees. The porch was swept, the door was locked, the yard was clean of leaves. Inside they found a ledger, every name and every debt. And Franklin rocked and said, "I got no more regret." The rocking chair, it knows the weight of what a man has done. Back and forth the same old creek from winter into sun. You built your life in crooked wood and now the grain shows through. The rocking chair remembers every deal you ever knew. There's a coffee cup she left here on the window's wooden sill. Still got her lipstick on the rim. I haven't moved it still. It was March when Lena packed her coat and walked into the rain. I stood and watched the street go dark, didn't call her name. And Lena, I was made of pride and not much else besides. You deserved a quiet evening, and I gave you restless tides. The Cup is on the sill, and your perfume's in the air. Lena, I was brave with everyone, except when you were there. She'd asked me once to leave the game, to close that chapter out. I laughed and said I'd think on it, the coward's easy route. She didn't cry, she didn't shout, she simply learned to fade. A woman made of patience, slowly wore out by my trade. Lena was made of pride and not much else besides. You deserved a quiet evening, and I gave you restless tides. The cup is on the sill, and your perfume's in the air. Lena, I was brave with everyone, except when you were there. I heard she moved to Charleston, where she teaches Sunday school. I heard she found a steady man who plays by different rules. I keep the coffee cup right there, I haven't touched the sill. Not because I'm waiting, just because I feel it still. Lena, I was made of pride and not much else besides. You deserved a quiet evening, and I gave you restless tides. The cup is on the sill, and your perfume's in the air. Lena, I was brave with everyone, except when you were there.
They hit the vault at Clarkson Bank when the clock struck 4:30. Reed and young Josephine blew out through the back door. Sheriff Pruitt's posse formed before the smoke had cleared the street. 40 miles of open country and the heat. Run, don't look behind you, the dogs are on the scent. Burn the bridge at 40 miles, no time to just repent. Floor it through the switchgrass, blow the crossing in the dark. Run because the rope don't care who struck the spark. The engine blew a gasket on a ridge above a creek. Josephine pulled wire from her boot heel, calm and sleek. Reed stood watch with one shell left and counted Pruitt's men. 7 badges in the gulch, they'd need to run again. Run, don't look behind you, the dogs are on the scent. Burn the bridge at 40 miles, no time to just repent. Floor it through the switchgrass, blow the crossing in the dark. Run because the rope don't care who struck the spark. speak. Pruitt stood on the burning bank and watched them disappear. Reed and Josephine crossed into Tuesday free and clear. Run, don't look behind you, the dogs are on the scent. Burn the bridge at 40 miles, no time to just repent. Floor it through the switchgrass, blow the crossing in the dark. Run because the rope don't care who struck the spark.
They're kicking down the doors on DeSoto and Fifth. Got 30 seconds, maybe 40, that's the only gift. Duffel bag, back a window, drop 6 feet to the rail. The last train out of Baton Rouge is not supposed to fail. Go, don't think, don't look behind you at the burning light. This is the last train, last chance, last night. Every man who ever stopped to wonder wound up caught. Move, breathe, run, hold what you've got. The platform guard spots me coming through the steam and the crowd. I pull my hat down hard and walk straight, walk tall, walk proud. He reaches for his belt and I'm already on the step. The whistle blows, the iron wheels turn, I don't stop to reflect. Go, don't think, don't look behind you at the burning light. This is the last train, last chance, last night. Every man who ever stopped to wonder wound up caught. Move, breathe, run, hold what you've got. 3 hours north, the train slows down at a town without a name. I step off into darkness and I'm never the same. No one knows his face up here, no one knows my debt. I light the last cigarette I own and I don't look back yet.